Masha. Masha. Are you asleep? Masha. What is it? What's the matter? It's just me.
What is it?
There's something I want to ask you, Masha. 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 You awake? Masha. What is it? What's the matter? It's just me.
Is it you?
Yes. Yes.
What do you want?
There's something I want to ask you, Maria.
What?
Is there any liver sausage left over from dinner?
What?
I said, is there any liver sausage left over from dinner?
Oh, Simeon. I realize that I'm supposed to be ready for anything with you, but to ask an exhausted woman for a liver sausage in the middle of the night, that's what I didn't expect. Such insensitivity. Every day I slave like a horse, and instead of a moment's peace at night, even in bed you manage to wreck my nerves. You know, Simeon, you simply destroyed me with this liver sausage. Destroyed me. You are to let other people sleep, even if you can't sleep yourself. Can you understand? Simeon. Simeon, are you asleep? Simeon! Simeon! What's the matter? It's just me.
Is that you, Maria?
Yes?
What do you want?
I said you are to let other people sleep, even if you can't sleep yourself.
Oh, all right.
No, it's not right. Why didn't you eat it when it was in front of you? Mother and I always tried to give you the best parts.
And why? Because what you two serve me is a bit of manipulative elementary psychology. So it could be seen that Semyon Semyonovich still gets his favorite food even though he doesn't have a job. Don't you worry, I know what I'm being served up. Humiliation, pure humiliation. I know.
All right.
No, it's not all right. Here am I telling you, within the privacy of the bedroom, that I'm dying of hunger. And just because there are no witnesses, you start to economize over a bit of liver sausage.
Me? Economize? Oh, Senya, just eat your fill. I'll get it for you. What a miserable life. Still, what can you do? Do you want the sausage on the black bread or on white, Sencha?
The color is of no importance, because I'm not having any.
Not having any?
I'd rather kill myself than eat that liver sausage.
What are you saying, Senichko?
Because you'd serve it up to me with a lecture. You'd squeeze the soul out of me and spread it.
Ну, знаешь,
No! Get into bed!
What?
I said, get into bed.
I'm spreading you a slice first.
You are not!
I am.
Who wears the trousers, you or me? You think just because I don't have a job, you can order me around as you please? Oh, you better realize the terrible effect this life is having on me. Look, see what you've done to me?
What?
A nervous tick.
A nervous tick? Oh, Senya, we can't go on like this. It will do for circus trick, but it's no way to live.
We can't go on?
We can't.
What are you suggesting I do? Drop dead? You'd like that, wouldn't you? You want me dead. Why don't you just say it? Well, go on, say it. You're just waiting for me to croak. Well, just between you, me, and the bedpost, you're a stupid cow.
What?
And the bitch.
What's going on? What happened?
Is it you, Mama?
Yes.
What is it?
Would you mind telling me, Masha, what is all this crashing about in the middle of the night? You're breaking the house apart. Are you crying, Masha? Masha, what's going on? Why are you silent? Masha,
I'm silent out of principle.
just tell me, Masha.
After Simeon, I'm not going to say a word.
Simeon? I'm Simeon Simeonovich. Could you answer me?
Senya. Simeon.
Simeon Simeonovich?
What if he had a stroke?
Really, Masha, a stroke. Simeon Simeonovich.
I'm going to check. Senya. Senichko. Senya. Senya. Senya! Mama!
What happened?
Light the candle!
Боже мой, God give me strength.
I said light the candle,
There's
Mother!
nothing the matter with him.
I said light the candle!
Where is it?
It's somewhere on the floor. Get down on your hands and knees. You won't find it standing around.
Oh,
Oh, Senya! Don't frighten me. Where are you? What are you doing, Mother?
I'm crawling.
Crawl over there by the plant. That's where I dropped it. What was that?
Oh, that plant.
Oh my God, a shovel mat, Mother.
Oh, patience, Mashenka. Patience. I have looked under the desk. Oh, Пресвятая Богородица. Finally, here it is.
Light it, Mother.
Patience, Mashenka. Patience.
I can't wait any longer. Something terrible has happened. Oh my God.
Now, let's see. Well, what's the matter with him?
See?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
And where is he?
He's gone.
Gone where?
The bell's already called.
Huh?
Senya! Senya!
Семен
Сенечка!
Семенович! Семен Семенович!
Bring the candle over here. Oh. Ah, you there?
What are you doing, Maria? Get a hold of yourself.
I'm going out. Hand me my skirt.
In heaven's name, Maria, what are you doing?
I'm going out to find him. The state he's in. He showed me his nervous tick.
He did what?
And you know what else?
What?
He's going to injure himself.
An injury? Why didn't you say so before? Quickly,
My coat, Mother. My coat. Hurry.
Look, his trousers. Thank God for that.
His trousers?
They're here. He's here.
What if he went out without his trousers? You know the state he's in.
A man without his trousers is as good as blind, Maria. He wouldn't be running around like that.
Where is he then?
Perhaps he's on the...
Ah, that's where he's gone to harm himself.
How?
How should I know? Maybe he's going to blast his brains out.
Мать Пресвятая Богородица!
What are we going to do?
Did you hear anything?
No. Did you?
No.
Oh my God, it's a nightmare. I'm banging on the door. Come with me.
Боже мой!
Senya! Senечка! Open the door, please! Senya! Senya, are you here? Senya, open the door! Senya! The toilet is locked. I can't get in.
Did you say anything to him?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say?
Nothing. It's silent in there.
What are we going to do, Mashenka?
I'm waking Alexander Petrovich. He can break down the door.
You can't do that!
Why not?
Not Alexander Petrovich. Alexander Petrovich is a broken man. He's only buried his wife last week.
Good, he'll understand.
Maria, I hope you're not about to make things worse than they already are.
Mother, we need a man. That's all there is to it. We can't manage without a man. I'm going to check. Senya! Are you here? Senya! I heard something just then. You stay here and listen, Mother. I'm getting Alexander Petrovich. Hurry, hurry. Oh. Александр Петрович! Товарищ Колабушкин! Товарищ Колабушкин! It's me, Подсекальникова!
Who?
It's me, Мария Лукьяновна! Подсекальникова! Здравствуйте!
What?
Oh, I need a man. I need you badly.
What for?
I need a man. Товарищ Колабушкин.
Now then, Patsikalika, not so much noise.
I know you're not up to it right now, but you see, I'm all alone. I'm on my own. What am I going to do? Oh.
Go take a cold bath, Maria Lukyanovna.
What? Oh, what? Товарищ Колабушкин! Товарищ!
Can we have some quiet, please?
But I'm breaking down the door.
Wait, people should please.
Break down the door, did you say? Remarkable behavior for a young lady. Ах вы шельма эдакая! If you pardon the expression, of course.
I'm sorry. Please. Товарищ Колабушкин!
Forcing yourself like that on him is obscene. We were sitting in there quietly, talking about his dear wife, the poor soul. And you want to break down his door.
Not his door. Who do you take me for?
Women these days are easy. The way they walk, the looks that they give, when they think the man is at all interested. It's disgusting.
Margarita Ivanovna, please don't start a fight with her. Remember, you're not registered with the police at this address.
What have I done?
Chasing after someone else's man.
You listen to me. I'm a married woman.
So am I.
But he's going to shoot himself.
Who is going to shoot himself?
Alexander. Семен Семенович.
Where?
On the... Sorry.
Who is?
My husband.
Shoot himself on a toilet?
Where else can you go when you have no job?
Then why are you just standing here, Maria Lukyanovna? You should be doing something.
That's why I came to you, Alexander Petrovich. You're a strong man. Help us break down the door.
Well, you should have said so in the first place.
What are we waiting for?
Let's get on with it, Maria Lukyanovna.
Oh, only you see, if we do break down the door, then he will really shoot himself. That's what I'm scared of.
Then we'll creep up on him and take him by surprise. Let's go. We'll go on tiptoes, товарищи, like this.
Don't go in there! Don't go in!
What happened?
Can you imagine? It was not Semyon on the toilet. It was Volodya's babushka from across the hall.
Are you serious, Mother?
I swear it. I stood there outside the door like a fool, listening to...
Well, you've been barking up the wrong tree, Maria Lukyanovna.
It's your fault, Mother. I told you he'd go now. Alexander Petrovich, please go after him, please.
How can he be out without his trousers, Alexander Petrovich? Look here at his trousers.
The man at the point of death isn't bothered whether he's got his trousers or not.
That, Maria Lukyanovna, really depends on where he is. In the city center, nobody will be allowed to die without his trousers on. That I guarantee you.
Have you looked everywhere in the house?
Absolutely everywhere. But not in the kitchen. Go on in the kitchen for me, please. Alexander Petrovich.
Margarita Ivanovna, don't follow me. You come with me, Maria Lukyanovna.
It's just like him tells me not to follow and then asks her. Well, I'm going anyway, come on.
Wait up! Let's not, wait, look!
What was that?
It's all over. He's done it. He's shot himself.
What are we going to do?
I shall scream. I can't keep it in. I'm going to scream. I'm petrified.
Yes, so am I.
They're coming.
Where?
They're bringing him.
Who? They are where?
They're bringing him in here.
Oh, wait, here.
Here they come.
Oh, here they come.
What are you doing to me?
Don't get excited.
Let me go, I said. Let me go. Let go.
Whatever you do, Tavares, don't let him go.
Now hold him tight.
And where is Masha? Where is she?
Your mom is on the kitchen floor.
On the kitchen floor? What for?
She fainted.
Святые угодники! Let's go. What are we going to do?
What are you doing? Why are you digging into my pocket? What do you mean?
I saw you put something into your mouth.
I did not put anything in my mouth. You're imagining it. Let me go. I said, let go at once.
All right, I will. Only you will give me your word to acknowledge that you will listen to me with your entire attention. And while doing so, you will not attempt to lay a hand on yourself. I'm asking you to hear me out, Signor. As a friend, I'm asking you to listen. That's it.
Well, go on. I'm listening.
Good. Thank you. Have a seat. Гражданин Подсекальников. Just a moment. Гражданин Подсекальников. Life is wonderful.
So what's in it for me?
For you? Do you know what age you live in, Гражданин Подсекальников? You live in the 20th century. This is the age of enlightenment, the age of electricity.
And what if the bills are not paid and the electricity is cut off? Where are you then? In the dark age.
Yes, the dark age. Oh, in this hole we've been living in, it's just so depressing. It just makes you want to kill yourself. That's not what I meant. Come on, you won't get me down now, you know? Life is wonderful.
So I've read in Известия, but if you ask me, there is going to be an official retraction soon.
Well, don't believe it. Just don't think. Just work.
The unemployed are not permitted to work.
Well, you keep waiting for a permit. Life is a struggle, Semyon Semyonovich.
Haven't I struggled, Tavares? Here, take a look at this.
What is it?
The instructions on how to teach yourself to play the tuba.
The what?
The tuba, music. You can learn in 12 lessons. It's a gold mine. Here, I've worked it all out. Say 20 concerts a month at a 5.5 rubles. That makes 1,310 rubles per year. Not bad, huh, товарищ Kalabshkin? All I do is play. The basics are right. The instructions, the wheel, the economics. Only no tuba.
That's life, Гражданин Подсекальников. What can you do? You just go on living.
Agreed, товарищ Kalabshkin.
Then I've convinced you. Thank you. Wonderful. I'll take the gun now, Гражданин Подсекальников.
Gun? What gun?
No, I saw you put it in your mouth.
Me?
You?
Me put a gun in my mouth. What for?
Don't take me for a fool. Everybody knows you are going to shoot yourself.
Who's shooting himself?
You!
Me? Wait a minute. I'm shooting myself?
Yes, you are going to shoot yourself.
Why am I going to shoot myself? Would you mind telling me?
And you don't know?
I'm asking you.
Well, because for 1 whole year you've been out of work, and you're ashamed to be living off other people, you slug! But that's just ridiculous now, isn't it?
No, wait, who told you that?
Calm down. Go away!
Go away, will you? Leave me alone, get out of here!
Give me the gun, then I'll go.
Where, Tavares, could I possibly even get a gun?
It's not hard these days. One village will trade you one for a razor.
Really? For a raise?
It's a bad bargain. You'll never get a license. If they catch you, that's it. 6 months forced labor. Just give me the gun, Semyon Semyonovich.
I will not!
Okay. Have it your way then. I shall have to use force. You won't get away now.
Won't get away. Tavares, you don't disappear this instant! I shall shoot myself before your very eyes! You wouldn't! You don't believe me? Fine! I shall count to 3. 1!
No.
2!
Okay, I'm going.
3. What am I gonna do with this liver sausage? They'll never figure it out. You wait, Maria. I'll show you just how ashamed I am to be living off other people. Here's the razor. Stainless steel. Belonged to my father. Never mind. I won't be needing it again in this life.
Гражданин Подсекальников, I'm in my room. I'm not coming out. Гражданин Подсекальников, life is wonderful. Гражданин Подсекальников. Where's he gone? Гражданин Подсекальников, I'm in my room. I'm not coming in. You might be surprised by my persistence, but I have to repeat myself once more. Life is wonderful.
What are you doing? Don't drag her like that, Margarita Ivanovna! Put it her legs! Be careful with her, be careful!
Are you mad? Why are you dragging her by her hair? Stand her on her feet. My goodness.
Undo the buttons!
My pleasure.
What are you?
Family and friends. No need for embarrassment.
What?
Where is he? Oh, is he? Is he dead?
No, not yet, Maria Luciana. But to tell the truth, he's well on his way. No, it could be fatal. He said to me, if you, he said, don't disappear out of my sight this very instant, I will shoot myself, he said, before your very eyes.
And what did you say?
Oh, I tried one thing and another, and pleaded and begged, and nothing worked.
Alexander, you don't beg and plead in cases like that. You order. Go to the police station right now, report him, let them arrest him, and put him on trial.
There's no such law, Margarita Ivanovna. They can't sentence you to live. To death, yes. But to life, never.
Then what's the answer then?
A tuba.
A tuba?
A tuba, or some kind of trumpet. That is your answer and his salvation.
What should he do with the tuba?
Earn a living, Maria Luciana. I guarantee you. If he gets his tuba, he will not shoot himself.
And how much does one of these tubas cost?
500 rubles.
What?
Perhaps more.
500 rubles? If we had that much, he wouldn't shoot himself, even without a tuba.
I'm sure you're right, Maria Luciana.
I will have to tell my musicians to rent him a tuba.
Oh, have you got your own musicians then?
She hires them to play at a restaurant.
You must talk to them, Margarita Ivanovna.
Please, touch them.
Don't put it off.
Go. And put some clothes on.
And what if he won't make it until the tuba arrives.
Well, since you are staying here, distract him until we get it.
How am I going to distract him?
Here is what I suggested a few minutes now. You go to him as if you didn't know what was going on. And you chat him up.
Chat him up? How?
Nothing specific. Tell him how good it is to be alive. Tell him a funny story, a joke.
But I don't know any товарищ Колобушка.
Okay, let's see. Well, make one up. Your son-in-law's life is hanging by a thread. This is no laughing matter. Tell him a funny story, a gossip. Who is doing it with whom? You gotta distract him. Make him forget himself. We'll come straight back with the tuba, and he is safe. Go on now. Go to him. Don't be afraid. Check him up.
Боже мой, what am I going to say to him? Ну, была не была.
In the event of my death,
Good morning, Семен Семенович. Isn't it a lovely morning? I have such funny story to share. You'll die laughing. Did you hear? Did you hear what the Germans did?
no, what?
The Germans ate a live dog.
What Germans?
I don't remember which Germans. My late husband used to tell me the story. It was before the war. We laughed so hard at it. Hot dog, you see? Dog. Hot dog. Sausage.
So?
The Germans ate it.
So?
That's it.
What do you mean that's it?
Боже мой, what do I tell him next? The funniest things do happen. For instance...
Why don't you take yourself away, Serafima Ilyinичna?
But you'll die laughing, Simeon.
Stop bothering me, can't you see I'm busy? Go away.
No, you listen to this. During the war, there was a Turkish...
Stop bothering me! Get the hell out of here! Clear off!
Wait, Simeon, where are you going? Here's another one about coronation. Wait, Simeon, where are you going? This one is about how the Jews crushed to death at the king's coronation. He wasn't distracted. How am I supposed to think up more funny stories for him?
Hurry, Margarita Ivanovna, hurry!
But we can save him on his own.
Well, he's with his mother-in-law. I told her what to do. Just come.
You tell me that one about the dog once more, and I'll flatten you! Stop following me, you stupid old fag! In the event of my death, Chapter 1, title, How to Play. The tuba is played with 3 fingers. The first finger is on the first valve, the second finger is on the second valve, and the third finger is on the third valve. On blowing, you will produce the note B. The air is coming out, but it doesn't make any noise.
You had better keep your fingers crossed, Maria. If he's disappointed this time.
Hold on, here it is. Here's a special chapter about air coming out. It's called How to Blow. So that the air on being expelled takes the right course, I, Theodor Hugo Schultz, world-renowned master of music, recommend the following simple and cheap method. Take yesterday's newspaper, tear off a piece, and put it on the tongue.
On the tongue?
On the tongue! No, come on, give me this.
How is that supposed to help?
Not that size, Mother.
Now stick it in then.
What?
What? What? Saying I don't understand the word. What are you saying?
You are really thick! That's what I said. What I said is go on reading. Take your sister's paper, put it on the tongue, then what?
Oh, now spit the paper out onto the floor, and for blowing, keep your mouth in exactly the shape as when you spat. Oh, that's it.
Can I have some quiet? And will you please kindly give me your attention? You're in my way, Mother. Not even a squeak.
The honeymoon is over. He's in for a disappointment.
Oh God, if you do exist, please help him in his need. Let there be a sound.
Didn't I always tell you about guns?
You hold in your notice, Maria. You won't be going out for work now.
Why not? What are we going to live off of?
I've worked it all out. Say 20 concerts a month at 5.5 rubles. Hold on, I've got the total somewhere here. Huh? In the event of my death.
What?
That's not it. That's Here, I wrote it down. Don't worry. Yearly income all told. 1,320 rubles of pure profit per year. No, what was that you said? What are we going to live off of?
But you haven't learned to play it yet.
That is easy as spitting. Did you hear that? Thanks to this tuba, we will once again be living a life worth living. Imagine it, Masha. Me coming home from concert with all that money. Imagine it, Masha. Me sitting in a chaise lounge, surrounded by my family, saying to you, "Has the floor been polished today?" Yes, dear, of course. Good. And what about that statue? Has it been bought? Yes, of course, my dear. Good. Now, what about my eggnog? I will always have an eggnog. There are good times ahead. As a matter of fact, I think I'll have an eggnog right now. I will have one after every meal. A, it clears the chest, and B, I like it. No, come on, what are you waiting for?
Oh, it's a very expensive thing.
Who for? I know what I can afford. Who's earning, me or you?
The only problem is that
Stop interfering when I want to practice, Женщина. Instead of bickering, could you just listen? The scale is the umbilical cord. Once you have cut the cord, you are born musicians. I'll make quick work of this. In order to learn the scale, I, Theodore Hugo Schultz, world-renowned master of music, recommend the following cheap method. Buy yourself the cheapest grand piano.
Grand piano?
Wait, hold it. That can't be right. Grand piano. Is that so? Why, if you please, a piano? What a rogue! World-renowned master of music, a villain, that's what he is! You bugger! You and your umbilical cord! Maria, mother, how can we afford a grand piano? He's done me! He has done me! I looked up to him as he was the angel of salvation. My future was invested in that tuba!
Don't take it so to heart, Simeon.
How are we going to manage? Where is the money coming from?
Don't worry about it, I can make it now.
We've got my so far what Maria brings home.
Are we going to leave off Maria? I am unnecessary, is that it? Well, there is one thing you're forgetting. She is the one who did well by marrying me. Who bought these cups? Me. Who bought these plates? I did. If they break, can you afford new ones?
Of course, Simon, I can. I can.
You can?
Of course.
Ah, yes.
Simon!
Suppose we break these cups. Can you afford
No,
new
no,
cups?
no, I can't. I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
That means we can't go on living the way we are. Your mother will have to go.
What?
There is no alternative. We can't keep 3 people on what you're earning. Go on, get out.
What? Simon! I can make enough for us and for you!
How can you afford me if you can't afford a new cup?
Yes, Simon, I can!
You can.
No, 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 no! 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 No, no, no! Simeon! Simeon!
What about this vase?
Stop.
If it breaks, can you afford a new vase?
Say no, say no! No! No, I can't.
Well, get out then, both of you.
Beat me if you like, I'm not going!
You're not.
No! No! Simon! What's the matter with you? I got to smash everything!
Yes!
Everything!
Everything!
Okay. We'll see about that!
What? Violence before my very eyes. Me, the head of family! Who thought it? Leave me alone! I'm only going to ask once. Leave me alone. Please. Everything shattered. Plates, cups, life. Human life. A life shattered and no one sheds a tear. Peace, humanity. A grave. 2 people standing by a grave. We've got quite so far, and what Maria brings home will survive. Or will we? No, I don't think we will. Here's your eggnog, Simeon. A bullet in the brain. That's your answer. I'll count to 5 and press the trigger. 1, 2. Who is it?
Excuse me, am I disturbing you? Don't let me interrupt you if you're in the middle of something important.
No. I'm in no hurry. Who are you? How can I help you?
Might I ask with whom I have the pleasure?
Yes, Podsikalnikov, that's me.
Forgive my curiosity, are you the Podsikalnikov who intends to shoot himself?
Who told you that? He's come to arrest me. Oh my goodness, me, that Podsikalnikov, me, never,
Really not? How can that be? Here's the address. And what's this? What's written here? I hold no one responsible for my death. Signed, Podsikalnikov. You are Podsikalnikov.
I am 6 months of forced labor.
Now, come. This is not the way. Does this do anyone any good? I mean, I hold no one responsible. On the contrary, you must blame. you must use. You are going to shoot yourself. Wonderful. Perfect. By all means. But shoot yourself for the good of society. Don't forget that you are not alone, Гражданин Подсекальников. Look around you. Look at our Russian intelligentsia. What do you see? All kinds of things. What do you hear? Nothing. Why do you hear nothing? Because our intelligentsia is silent. Why is our intelligentsia silent? Because it has been silenced. But you cannot silence a dead man, Гражданин Подсекальников, if a dead man were to speak. Nowadays, only the dead may say what the living think. I have come to you as to a dead man, Гражданин Подсекальников. I have come to you in the name of the Russian intelligentsia.
Pleased to meet you.
To take a seat. You are taking leave of life. In this respect, you are right. Life has become impossible. But if this is so, then surely someone is to blame. Now I am not able to speak out, but you can. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to fear. You, Гражданин Подсекальников, are a free man. Therefore, tell us honestly, openly, boldly, who it is that you blame.
Me?
Yes.
Theodore Hugo Schultz.
Someone from Comintern? No doubt he too is to blame. But surely not the only, Гражданин Подсекальников. There is no point in blaming only him. Blame them all! I'm afraid you don't yet understand why you are shooting yourself. Allow me to explain.
Ради Бога, of course.
Гражданин Подсекальников, what you desire is to die for the truth.
That doesn't sound unreasonable.
But truth does not wait. You must die as soon as possible. Tear up this note and write another. Write honestly what you think. Blame those that deserve it. Defend us, intelligentsia. Cross-examine the government. Ask the ultimate question. Why, in rebuilding this country, have they not used someone as brilliant, as loyal, as educated, as Aristarch Dominikovich Grand-Skubik? Who? Aristarch Dominikovich Grand-Skubik, with a hyphen.
And he's who?
He is me. Write that, shoot yourself, and you shall die as a hero. That one shot will awaken the sleeping conscience of this country. It will be the signal for open debate. Your name will become a household word. Your death will be the topic of the day. A picture of a cold corpse, provided it's not too disfigured, will be in all the papers. Гражданин Подсекальников, you will be a people's hero.
Very interesting. Aristarch Dominikovich will go on. Tell me more.
The Russian intelligentsia will gather around your coffin. The cream of the nation will carry you through the streets. You'll be covered with wreaths. Your hearse will be a garden of flowers. Magnificent prancing white horses will draw you to the cemetery.
Yolki-palki. Now, that's a living.
I could have shot myself, Гражданин Подсекальников. But unfortunately, I can't, on principle. We agree then. You must make a will, some sort of statement. Perhaps it would be better if I were to write it for you, and then you simply sign it and shoot yourself.
I will write it myself if you don't mind.
You excellent man, you Russian hero. Allow me to embrace you in the name of the Russian intelligentsia. I did not weep when my mother died, my poor mother. But now,
I will do it. I will shoot myself for the sake of the nation. prancing white horses. Where's clean paper? I'll accuse them all. Where's clean paper? I'll give him a piece of my mind. This is it. You're in for it, lads. I'm going to write down the truth exactly as it is. Now, where's clean paper? What kind of life is this? All this truth and no paper to write it on. I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I want paper for the truth. Give me a ruble. And there's something I have to tell you, Maria. Look at you. This will not do. People come to see me. Members of the intelligentsia. That creates a sort of responsibility.
And what thing am I supposed to do?
Put on a brooch or something and wash your hair. And remember, woman, you bear the name of Podsikalnikov. Podsikalnikov. What a name. Well, go on to the kitchen with you women. Come on, come on. People's here. People's here.
Here's a lady here to see you, Simeon.
Send her in.
Monsieur Podsikalnikov, are you here?
Oui, madame. In person.
Permit me to introduce myself. Cleopatra Maximovna. But you can call me Kiki. Now that we know each other, I want to ask you a tiny little favor.
Please do, by all means. What is it?
Since you are going to shoot yourself, do be a darling and do it for my sake.
But why? Why for you?
Oh, don't be so egocentric. Do it for me.
Unfortunately, I can't. I've already committed myself.
You have already? To whom? Raisa Filipovna? How could you, Monsieur Podsikalnikov? Why? Oh, if you shoot yourself because of that creature, Oleg Leonidovich will have nothing to do with me. Shoot yourself because of me. And he will leave her for sure. Oleg Leonidovich is a sensitive soul, whereas Raisa Filipovna is a mere tramp. I tell you, because I'm civilized, romantic, but she would devour broken glass out of life. She wants him to kiss every part of her and wants to kiss every inch of him. The body, you see, nothing but the body, flesh, 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 while I adore his soul, his spirituality, and I want him to adore the same in me. Shoot yourself because of me. Resurrect love, romantic love, and then young women will flock to your grave in their thousands. Young men will carry you high on their tender shoulders. Beautiful women will
Prancing
cry.
magnificent horses!
I'll get you home.
Excuse me, I'm quite overcome, Cleopatra Maximovna.
What? So soon? Oh, Monsieur Podsikalnikov, I love you! Don't kiss me! Don't kiss me,
But I
please!
assure you, I didn't.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Clearly, after this, you must refuse. Raisa Filipovna.
I haven't even seen Raisa Filipovna.
You haven't? Well, she's probably searching for you now. She would tell you how everyone is simply fascinated by her stomach. She's forever telling everyone. But it isn't true. It isn't true, Monsieur Podsikalnikov, I assure you. Her stomach is perfectly ordinary. Oh, and stomach isn't a face, right? One of them doesn't really get to see his stomach anyway. But a like that. It will drive you to distraction. The minute you see it, you will cry out, Cleopatra Maximovna, what a beauty you are!
Oh, will I?
It will take you with elemental force. No, come on, let's go. Come on. And you can write your note over fresh coffee at my place.
Right, what?
What you feel, how I captivated you with my charm, but left you no chance for hope. And so, alas, you decided to shoot yourself. It's rather comical, I can tell you. Oh, either way, we have to leave. The floors are about to be washed.
The floor? It's for my hair.
Was I speaking to you, Голубушка? And who would this vulgar woman be?
That's the cook of mine, Cleopatra Maximovna.
Where are you going? The samovar's on the boil. Does the lady want any tea?
Certainly not. Why don't you clean up this room while I'm out with this lady for a cup of coffee? That's the mother of my cook.
What?
Cleopatra Maximovna. Shall we go?
What are you doing, you pervert? What kind of ideas do you have in your head peeping into woman through the keyhole while she's taking care of her husband?
Serafima Ilinichna, I am looking at her from the Marxist point of view. From that point of view, there can be nothing perverted about it.
How, from that point of view, you have a different view, do you?
Not just different, but the opposite. I have tested myself many times. For instance, I see a woman coming towards me on the streets. Now, obviously, every woman has these lines and curves. And some are dazzling beauties. All you can do is shut your eyes and take a deep breath. But then, if I pinch myself and look at her again from the Marxist point of view, do you know what happens?
What?
Everything is swept away. The woman then becomes so revolting. I can't even put it into words. I wouldn't even give her to my worst enemy. Consider it from a Marxist point of view. What is there that I cannot look at? I can't even look at you, Serafima Ilinichna.
Don't you dare.
I am. Right now.
What's going on? That's Igor! That's his point of view!
What sort of point of view?
The Marxist point of view, Maria Lukyanovna.
Please.
Здравствуйте.
What are you doing here, Igor? Do you need something?
I've come here about the comma.
What? A comma?
I became a writer, not just a postman anymore. I have written compositions for the newspaper. Only, I don't know where the commas go.
Oh. Well, congratulations, Igorka. And what's the wedding?
The wedding?
Yes, now that you are a writer, you must be in love. Go on, tell me who's your muse.
My muse?
Yes, reveal her name.
Alexander Petrovich Kolabushkin.
Ну совсем очумел.
That's right. Очумел. I never had the thought of becoming a writer. But once I saw him, that was it. He inspires me so much, Maria Lukyanovna. He inspires me so much that the pen itself reaches the paper and writes uncontrollably.
And what exactly is it about him that inspires you?
His scandalous behavior. That is what I wrote about.
What exactly did you write about him?
You help me with the commas, and I will read it to you. Гражданину редактору of a newspaper from the Soviet Postman. Scientists have proven that there are spots on the sun. And in the case of reproductive activities, these spots are Alexander Petrovich Kalabushkin himself, the owner of a shooting gallery in the Krasny Volun Park. The shooting gallery is closed, and we, postmen, want to shoot. Meanwhile, Alexander Petrovich Kalabushkin spends his entire time away from the gallery and has been spotted in a certain restaurant sitting like the Casanova of Rogotskaya Oblast with a certain Margarita Ivanovna Peresvetova. Would our kind editor crush this man's debauchery with an iron hand? Signed, 35,000 postmen.
What? 35,000 postmen signed that?
No! I signed it myself.
And why then did you cite it from 35,000 postmen?
It's my pseudonym, Serafim Ilyich.
You must be reading Metigok, Timofeyevich. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You ruined the man. Huh?
Is your husband in, Maria Lukianovna?
Alexander Petrovich, you're just in time. Here's Yegor, our postman. Please talk to him.
Yes? What is this about, Igor Timofeyevich?
About the car, Tavarish Kalabushkin. Sitting like the Casanova of Rogotskaya. Where would you put the car?
Before life?
Before like, of course. Thank you, Tavarish, thank you. This goes to the editor's desk right away.
Alexander Petrovich, do you know what you have just done? You wiped out illiteracy out of men's writing. And what for? Only to have it hit you in the head. Do you know who this Casanova is?
No. Who?
You. Well,
Me?
yes.
Stop beating around the bush, Alexander! What sort of prostitute have you taken up with?
Only with you, Margarita Ivanovna.
That's right, you. That's what he wrote about you, Margarita Ivanovna, in the shooting gallery.
Quickly, run after him. Catch him. Tell him I will open the gallery immediately. Quickly, quickly, run. Or you won't catch him. What can you do about it?
Don't worry about this. It will all sort itself out and we'll take care of you. Let's go have a quiet chat about your dear life.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
May I come in?
Are you гражданин подсекальников?
Whoa, not me, no. I'm waiting for him.
I see.
Excuse me, гражданин подсекальников?
Me? No.
Oh, no, that must be you.
No, not me.
Oh, this gentleman here must be подсекальников.
Certainly not.
Ah! Here you are, Tavarish Kalabushkin!
I want my money back now. 15 rubles.
Raisa Filipovna, not in front of all these people.
You thought you'd try a bit of hanky-panky, huh? You cheated me, Kalabushkin. You made a fool of me with your popsicle. Why did I give you 15 rubles? So he shoots himself because of that creature? You, what did you promise me? You said you would get him for me, and now he's Cleopatra Maximовna!
Excuse me, who is this Cleopatra Maximовna? You promised me Vaticanica.
Oh, you promised him to me, товарищ Kalabushkin. I pray you on behalf of the church. Tell me this. What are you paying for when buying a lottery ticket? What? You pay for fate, a pure chance. This is what this Vaticanica affair is. The dead man is still alive, but statements as to the reason for his death are plenty. For example, one says, I die a victim of nationalism poisoned by the Jews. Another one, because of dire shortage of accommodation, I have no longer desire to live. The third one says, I blame no one for my death but my beloved Soviet power. And so on and so forth. I will hand him your statements, but which he will choose, I cannot say.
May I point out, товарищи, that he already has chosen. He's going to shoot himself on behalf of the intelligentsia. I discussed it with him personally.
What? That's just
That was my All arrangements must be made through me, without prejudice to other clients.
Find your clients and other courts? They can wait for stopping you, but not the Russian intelligentsia. We have come to the end of our strength, so has business.
Art, did you say? Gentlemen, running a business nowadays is an art.
And art is a business. I want to be Tolstoy, not a circus performer. We all want to be taken into account, товарищи. We all want to be heard.
We must win all of the youth.
Yes, but how?
How? With ideas.
Remember how it used to be. People had ideas and wanted to die for them. Nowadays, people who want to die don't have ideas, and those who do have ideas do not want to die. We must fight this tendency. And now, more than ever, we need ideological corpses.
Let the dead man pour some water on our meal.
Excuse me.
Our meal?
Yes, ours, and that's yours.
Why is it yours, not ours?
Because it's ours.
Don't be chance!
It's not ours. We are all from the same mill. So why argue? You should all take advantage of him.
It isn't quite enough. One dead man for all of us.
The dead man, per se, is of no importance. What's important is what you leave behind.
When you are dead, nothing lives on.
Well, something else.
What?
A word. And therein lies the dead man's strength. He is eternally industrious, his word. What does he feed on? Let him begin with the weakest. Does anyone happen to know Fedor?
Who is he?
Oh, a splendid fellow, a strong, positive mind, but there is something sad about him, Tavashi. In every word, you are to get at it. One single word. Well, you know how words multiply.
Have all these people come to see me?
Semyon Semyonovich! They have heard of your remarkable decision, Гражданин Подсекальников. They will hear pictures their admiration toward you.
You are our last hope, Semyon Semyonovich. You are our savior. You are our champion.
You are a hero!
You are my favorite hero of the modern age.
Oh, really?
Yes, don't be so modest.
When have you decided to shoot yourself, Гражданин Подсекальников?
I haven't yet.
Good heavens! Don't be so modest.
Shall we say tomorrow at 12 noon? Does that suit you? Tomorrow what? Well, do put it off until tomorrow, Semyon Semyonovich. We'll see you off. We'll have a banquet for you. We'll have a feast in your honor, Гражданин Подсекальников, tomorrow at 10. Does that suit you? Tomorrow at 10? Banquet? Banquet. Yes, that suits me. Good. Then we will keep with this arrangement. We'll begin festivities at 10, and then at 12 sharp, you're on your way. Where? I don't have a ready answer. Into the nothingness. The unknown. We must wait and see.
We will be with you, Semyon Semyonovich, until tomorrow.
Well, have to keep my affairs in order. The cigarette case goes to my brother's unit. My underpants. Also to my brother. And my white trousers. No, I'll keep them. For the banquet. Just the thing for the banquet.
Oh my god, I'm dripping with sweat. I almost didn't catch up with you, Igor.
Iron these trousers and fix that hole. I need them for tomorrow.
What for? You let them out.
I found work.
Semyon! When?
Tomorrow at 12.
Oh, Semyon! Oh my god, at last. Not temporary, is it?
No, it's more likely to be permanent.
Semyon! Mother, take these trousers and fix them and iron them right now.
Tomorrow at 12. But if I do, where will I be at 12:30? Or 12:05 even? Where? Who can answer me that?
Ah, Semyon, you don't mind, do you, if I leave this young man with you for a while?
Who is he?
He's come to visit his aunt Anissa, but the door is locked. He can stay here with you for a minute while I'll run off to find Anissa. He won't disturb you, Semyon. He's a quiet boy.
What do you think, young lad? Imagine that tomorrow at 12, you pick up this gun. Don't interrupt. Imagine that you pick it up and put the barrel in your mouth. That's right, in your mouth. Now it's in your mouth and 1 second goes by. Think of that second philosophically. What is it? Tick, tock. But between the tick and the tock, there is the wall. The barrel's the wall. No, this is tick. That is tock. Tick is everything. Tock is nothing. Nothing. Why? Because of this trigger. Now think of this trigger philosophically. Come, look at it here. Press it, the gun goes bam, bam. Now, bam is the tick, but the wham is the tock. Tick is me, my wife, my mother-in-law, water, air, sun. But tock, no wife. I think I can imagine myself without a wife. No mother-in-law, that I can most certainly imagine. But myself without me. Me without Patsikalnikov. A human being! Now think of a human being philosophically. Darwin said that the human being is a cell. Don't interrupt. Human cell, but the soul finds in this prison cell. Now, it's understandable. Shoot it and you smash the soul. The soul flies out, it flies away. Hallelujah, it sings. Hallelujah! God, to him. Whose soul are you? Have you suffered? Now you can soul sings and dances. It's understandable. But what if the cell is empty? What if there is no soul? What then? What happens then? What do you think? Is there a life after death or not? I asked you a question. Is there life after death or not? Is there or isn't there? Yes or no? Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Not yet. No.
Oh, no. He is deaf and mute. You won't get a word out of him. Thank you, Simeon, thank you. I've got the keys on his room. Thank you.
Tomorrow it is then. At 12 sharp. What's the time?
Oh, don't think about it, Semyon Semyonovich. You drink.
Once Pushkin went to the Turkish bath.
No more Pushkin stories, please. I do not like dirty stories.
Waiter, what's the time?
Almost 12.
Oh, don't think about it, Semyon Semyonovich. Drink.
Once Pushkin went to the Turkish bath.
Oh, I just can't take it. I have such a vivid imagination.
Semyon Semyonovich to, dare one say, a better world. A world from which there is no return.
Is he going abroad, sir?
Somewhat further question. No, bon voyage. Would you stop interrupting?
And he took off his pants.
I just imagine it all so vividly.
Dear Semyon Semyonovich, you have chosen to follow a true and honored path. Go on your way bravely and with conviction. Others will surely follow. And then the mothers will cry and the fathers will grieve. And the government will open Kremlin's gates to show their condolences and stretch their hands of compassion to the tradesmen. And the tradesmen will stretch their hands to the workers. And the workers to the manufacturers. And the manufacturers to the peasants. And the peasants to the landowners. And the landowners to their estates and their estates. Well, let's stop there. I propose a toast for Semyon Semyonovich.
Dear fellow citizens! Tavarishy, Tishi, can we have your attention? Would you like to speak, Semyon Semyonovich?
What's the time?
Oh, don't think about time, Semyon. Drink!
Waiter, some champagne.
And the music, something soulful. 10 rubles worth.
Whoa, this is better. Давай.
What live drink to it?
That's the spirit.
All of this, touching the depths of my heart. I shed no tears for my mom in time, for it poor mother. But no.
I imagine it all so vividly. A revolution, a republic, a dictatorship. Who needs it? You tell me that.
Who needs it? Can one really ask such a question?
I can't imagine myself without the Soviet Republic. I agree with almost everything that has happened, except for one extra tiny thing more. I should love to ride over the steps in a troika! Woo! Oh, what horses! What a troika! No troika! Russia itself, swept at lightning speed! Where are you headed, Russia? Tell me! Answer!
To the police station, most likely.
To the police station? Why?
Lightning speed is too fast. The law says not past 60.
It was a metaphor, an inspired one.
I suggest you to adapt your metaphors to the regulations.
Igor Timofeyevich, would you have a little glass of something?
I don't drink at all.
And why don't you drink, Igor Timofeyevich?
I'm afraid of getting used to it.
What are you afraid of? Just try it.
No, I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? Well, it might happen that you get used to it. And then, bam! Socialism. But there will be no wine under socialism. So what are you gonna do?
Have a little glass for the ladies.
By the way, there will be no ladies under socialism.
Nonsense. Men cannot live without ladies.
By the way, there will be no men too under socialism.
No, man. So who will be there then?
Messes! Messes and messes! An enormous mess of messes.
Then drink for the masses.
To the masses?
To the masses!
Very well.
I like when people drink Greek instead of some of the rubbish you see around these days. Such as you, for instance. You are a writer. What do you write about?
All sorts of things.
Oh, no, you don't say all sorts of things. Tolstoy wrote about all sorts of things. We are not interested. I am a postman, and what I want to read about is postmen.
I've written about factory workers.
Well, let the factory workers read it, then. We postmen are not interested in factory workers. I must stress once again. I am a postman, and what I want to read about is postman.
Oh, why are you standing here? Darling, come sit by me.
May I introduce myself, Cleopatra Maximovna?
Leonidovich actually said to me, Raisa, he said, that stomach of yours is unforgettable. It's driving me out of my mind.
Here is a toast to the ladies.
Oh, what a
You don't eat, you drink, Simeon Simeonovich. Drink!
Could I ask you a question about my favorite? Who, in your opinion, made the revolution?
The revolution? Well, we did.
You oversimplify, Timofeyevich. Let me put it to you the way I see it, in the form of an allegory. One drawn from the beastly behavior of domestic animals.
Protein.
Hey, you don't listen to them, you drink.
There was once a compassionate hen that was given duck eggs to sit on. For years she sat on them. For years she kept them warm with her own body until the young were ready to come out. Well, the ducklings crept out from their shells. They waddled out from beneath the hen. They grabbed her by the neck and dragged her to the water. I'm your mama, the hen squawked. I hatched you, what are you doing to me? Swim, quacked the ducklings. Do you see the moral?
No.
Who do you think is the hen? It's our intelligentsia. Who are the eggs then? They are the proletariat. The intelligentsia sat on them for many, many years, and finally it hatched them. The proletariat crawled out of its shell. It grabbed the intelligentsia and dragged it to the river. I'm your mama, the intelligentsia squawked. Swim, quacked the ducks. I can't swim. Well, then fly. Is a hen a bird? All right then, sit. And that is just what we have been doing, sitting in the dark cold prison cells under lock and key. My brother-in-law's been inside 5 years. Do you see it now?
Of course. What did he do? Steal state's money?
Well, money, that's a minor detail. Now, you tell me, why did we hatch those eggs? If we'd known, we'd have taken those eggs and what? Take egg now. Золотые слова!
There's something I have to know, Tavarishi. If you know the answer, tell me. Is there life after death or not?
Life after death. That's Father LPD's department. You better ask him.
Shall I answer according to the point of view of faith or conscience?
Marxist!
colossal. Oh, I can answer from the scientific point of view.
I'll take the faith.
Our Orthodox religion says yes. Science says no. But to answer you according to conscience, oh, nobody knows.
Nobody? No point in asking them.
You are a joker. Why ask? You'll know in half an hour.
Half an hour? It's not 11:30, is it already?
No, Simeon, don't worry about it. Great.
11:30. So soon. Say, my dears! Drink, you bastards! I shall take upon myself the suffering of all! Life is only just the beginning. Half an hour before I have to die!
To the masses!
For the masses! Listen to Patsiganikov! I'm about to die. Who is to blame? Our leaders, дорогие товарищи. They are the ones. Go to one of our beloved leaders and ask him, what have you done for Patsiganikov? He won't answer you that question because he doesn't even know that there is a Patsiganikov in the Soviet Union. Дорогие товарищи, there is one. Here he stands. You can't see me from over there, but wait a while. I shall grow so enormously, you will see me wherever you are. I'm giving not my life, but my death. I shall tell him openly, courageously, everything. I shall tell him that I'm dying because I'm dying because how am I going to tell him what I'm dying for, comrades? I haven't even made my dying statement.
We will see to that right now. The papers. Papers, Sperling.
The papers?
Would you take a look at this?
What are these?
It's written there.
Why I lack the strength to live. Here it is! Here it is! I've been wanting to know this for some time!
Sit down and copy it. We won't disturb you, Simeon Simeonovich. Can we have something quiet?
Why I lack the strength to live. Exclamation mark. Continue. Party members, ladies and gentlemen. Look into the eyes of history. The eyes of history. Beautiful.
Dear friends, I have a desperate lack of beauty.
We'll be vomiting in a minute. Ew!
Do you mean me? Say what you like.
Oh, this great boring life sickens me. I need some drama, Yegor Timofeyevich.
Kostya, drama, 2 shots.
Never forget that the intelligentsia is the soul of the nation. If there is no one left, then you have nothing to flavor your kasha with. Yeah? I'll put that down too. Never forget.
Worm has taken hold, Aristarchus Leonidovich.
The worm?
Remember Fedor Petunian, a positive, a wonderful... I spoke to him yesterday, and it seems the worm has begun his feast on him, Aristarchus Leonidovich.
Exclamation mark. Continue. And that is why, товарищи, I have chosen to die. Signed, Semyon Semyonovich Подсекальников. I'm omnipotent, товарищи. Exclamation mark. Continue. Party members, ladies and gentlemen. Omnipotent. Do you Don't you see? I can do as I please. This is the first time in my life I'm not afraid of no one. If I want, I can go to a committee meeting. Any committee meeting, товарищи! And I can walk right up to a председатель and do this. Oh yes, I can! I can do whatever I want! No one frightens me! And that's a fact! There are 200 million of us in the Soviet Union, and every million trembles in fear of someone or other. And here am I, not afraid. I'm going to die as it is. Hold me down, товарищи, or I shall start to dance! Today, I rule the world! Today, I'm the sad tоварищи! I am almighty! Now what am I going to do with this crazy power? Something for humanity. I know! I've got it! This is history in the making, товарищи! I am going to phone Kremlin. Direct to the Kremlin, straight to the red heart of the Soviet Republic. I'm going to phone, no matter who answers. I'm going to let you have it. No anything on that. What's that? The phone.
What are you doing?
Silence when they are powerful converse. Get me the Kremlin. Don't be afraid, just connect. Who's this? Are you the Kremlin? Басикальников. Басикальников! An individual! I want the one on the top. He's not in? Well, then you tell him this from me. I have read Marx, and I do not like Marx in your silence! Do not interrupt me. Are you listening?
What happened?
They hung up on me. They hung up on me. They're afraid. They're afraid of me. Can't you feel it? Imagine it. What do I represent, товарищи? It's frightening if you analyze it. Think about it. From my earliest childhood, I always wanted to be a genius. Only my parents were against it. What have I lived for? For what? To be statistic? For years, my life has been a mockery. For years, life has insulted me. But today, my turn has come. Life! I demand satisfaction!
Well, it's that, Semyon Semyonovich. Get ready.
Already? Your clock is fast.
No, I've checked it with the post office.
Присядьте на дорожку. We'll have a moment of silence. Rest the custom.
No. Very well. Forgive me, friends. For the courage! Come again, Semyon Semyonovich. Next time, you'll be coming to me.
Holy little one close and crying ask them. Where is your daddy? Oh, there is no daddy. There's not going to be one.
There never was one.
What?
I said there never was one.
Why not?
There were no little ones.
Oh, there weren't. Oh, well, that's fake. Nothing you can do about it. He missed his chance. We know what's running.
But later would be better, Father Feeding. Allow me. Dear Maria Luciana, might I turn to you for a small favor on behalf of the Russian intelligentsia? Your husband is dead, Maria Luciana, but his corpse is full alive. The departed lives on in our midst, a reality in our society. Let us keep him alive together. I'm finished.
But what about me? How will I come living now?
Leave away, your husband died.
What?
For his death is worth of praise. All by himself, with the gun in his hand, he walked on the road of Russia's history. He fell on it and remained there.
And where? Where exactly?
On the road of history.
And where is it? Is it far?
Yes, it's quite far.
And he will lie there as a stumbling stone. Let the man walking this road trip on the corpse of Pastikalnikov. And when he does, he most definitely will look down at his feet, and he will see us. And we will tell him, you who walks on the road of history, a man of power, look closely at this corpse. He will look and he will ask us, what does this corpse of Pastikalnikov mean? And we will answer, this is our review of your work.
He says, Maria Luciana, this is going to be a classic funeral. There is no need to look worse than everyone else. Classic? Where is the money coming from?
Don't worry about it, Filipina Ilyishna. These people will take care of everything.
Your husband passed away, a true hero, Maria Luciana.
Tell me where my husband is.
We'll have to ask at the local police station. We must be on our way now, Maria Luciana, but we won't abandon you in your grief. I did not weep when my mother died. My poor mother, but now.
allow me to kiss you in the name of all those present.
And me too.
What nice people, you see? There are still some nice people around.
People, yes, but no Simeon.
Take that hat off, Maria. You'll ruin it.
So what? There's nothing in the whole world I care about anymore. Life means nothing to me. Why do I need this miserable life for? If I can't just once be really happy. When I had Simeon, I didn't have a head. And now I have a head. But I don't have Simeon! Dear God in heaven, why can't you give me all at the same time?
Who's here now? Это угодники! What's here?
What I need some putting down.
Fate! Nothing you can do about it.
Did you see him do it?
Right in front of me. He went behind the tree, stood there, groaned, and that was it. I ran over to him. He was lying on the ground, silent. Ну, бывает, ну что так убиваться?
You couldn't save you. Нет, мамочка. We should have taken better care of you. And now you're dead.
Dead? Who's dead? Ой, держите меня, держите! I'm in heaven, I'm flying, it's wonderful!
Ой, Сенечка.
Who are you?
It's me, Maria.
Maria who? The mother of Jesus? Amazing! Amazing!
What's the matter with you? It's me, Maria.
Where have you been, Simeon? And what have you been up to, huh?
I have suffered!
Huh? Have you?
Believe me, dear God, believe me, I'm not lying. Oh God in heaven, hallowed be your name. Believe me, give the command, Father, give the command. Give the command.
I'm not your father, Simeon. I'm your mother-in-law.
What?
Your mother-in-law, Simeon Simeonovich.
My mother-in-law?
Mm-hmm.
When did you keep the bucket?
It's delusional.
Uh-huh.
Probably has adrenaline.
What's the matter?
Smell his breath.
Ну, здравствуйте, приятели. Where did you get so liquored up, Simeon Simeonovich?
Oh, holy cherubim! Oh, incomparable device, Seraphima! Where should I sign in for the eternal rest? Do you know the way?
Here we go again. That Jack Maria, pour it on him. All of it.
Батюшки, where am I? This world or the next?
Oh, this one, this.
Simeon Simeonovich, aren't you ashamed of yourself? Here we are, grieving for you, while you fill that with vodka.
Come on!
Oh, you come on. Here I am, a heartsick widow crying for you. Are you trying to send me to another grave? Say something. Why are you just looking at me? I'm going to ask the question!
What's the time?
What?
What's the time?
What's the time? It's 2.
2? It can't be.
Oh.
At 12! I was supposed to. Mashenka, did anyone call?
Oh, yes. Yes, and such clothes they had.
What did they say?
Oh, they expressed their condolences.
They said your husband died, a hero.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to pay for everything.
Oh, are we going to look them in their eyes? And they will want their money back.
It's not too late yet. We must stop them.
Wait! All is not yet lost! I can still shoot myself.
Are you going to continue the circus, Simeon?
I will shoot myself, you'll see!
We know all about that, Semyon Semyonovich. You'll go and boil some water for tea instead. Mm-hmm. Oh.
They don't believe me! Even Maria! All right. You'll be sorry, Maria. Where's the gun? Need to be quick about it, though. Through the heart. That's instantaneous death. Instantaneous? What if it isn't? In the mouth, then. It's instantaneous, in the mouth. I'll count to 3 and press the trigger. 1, 2, 3. Better count to 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should do it to the heart if I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bit cowardly counting up to 1,000. Up to 100! And that's it! No, up to 15 is quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. Maybe I shouldn't count at all. In the mouth then! But where does the bullet come out? Here? In the head? It's a pity about the head, spoils the appearance. Through the heart then! Gotta find it first. Where's the beating? Here! And here! And here! And here! It's beating everywhere! What a huge heart! It's going to explode! If I die of a heart attack, how will I ever shoot myself? No. I can't die. I must live. Live so that I can shoot myself. Too late. I can't breathe. A minute. Just 1 minute. Keep on beating. It stopped. Too late.
Is this where the dead man lives?
What dead man?
Does he live here or not?
Who are you? What do you want?
You must be one of the mourners.
Yes, Tavarish. One of the saddest.
You are like me. You really feel it. I hope you get over it soon.
I can't do it! I can't do it! They're coming. I'm getting in the coffin. That's all there is to it. Well, no, I'll do it.
He's not dead! You can't blame him for that! We're just coming to his place. Oh, no, what is she? You can't blame him for that.
But we can blame others, Maria Lukianovna. A chair for the widow, quickly! Another chair!
He's not dead, he's drunk. He's drunk. He will wake up when it's left the door.
Calm yourself, Maria Lukianovna. He won't be getting up.
May I ask an indiscreet question? When are we going to settle accounts?
Settle what accounts?
What account? For your dead man here. The body's in the box. Where's the money?
You did not fulfill your conditions.
How's that?
Where's the copies of his will, his last words?
The typist is working on them, Aristarch Dominikovich.
Then start distributing. The gun has been fired. We want the world to hear the bang. It's a bit doubtful, though. One has to admit that the dead man was not quite ideal for our purposes. It would have been much better if some respected public figure would have shot himself.
You are wrong. The dead as such is not important. What matters is the way we serve him up. How we present him is what counts. His image. I was talking about him yesterday with Fedya Petunin. I gave him a description of his very own Patsikanik. I made him up. And Petunin fell in love with him. And now that Patsikanik is dead, what will he do about it? He will spread the word. And the best part is, we feed them with any reason we like. Well, let's go there.
We need to get people talking. That's the important thing. Вот, Егор Тимофеевич. Well, begin, Егорушка. Дорогие товарищи, I will now speak on behalf of the mass. For such an occasion as today, I have written a poem. A poem with audience participation. You, Maria Lukyanovna, would you like to turn around and pay attention? When I raise my hand, it is your cue to say, who? Mm-hmm. Let's practice.
Who?
Mm-hmm. I shall begin. A poem of death, written
written by yours truly, with audience participation. Here is the man who lies in the grave, ever so virtuous and so brave. He strove for life, but failed to go on. Flies away and moves to the life they own. On. On! Puccicarnico! Simeon!
Aristarchus, say something that have been carried the moon.
Syria died. Simeon Simeonovich passed away. I believe this death is the first signal. Signaling the critical state of the Russian intelligentsia. Only the first signal, mind the товарищи. This was the first fallen leaf of autumn. Today him, tomorrow me. Yes, товарищи, me. Take care of your intelligentsia. I urge you, protect it. Raise up your voice in its defense and cry out in unison.
Helen! My darling! Oh, let me through! Let me see you! I've come to greet you, not to say goodbye. You took your life because of me. Now I know what I must do. I'm sorry, but I think you made a mistake. It's my husband. Oh, what do you know, cook? Me! But I said no. Liar! I said no. He didn't ask you. Oh, he asked you, didn't he? You wanted me. Is that what you think? Yes.
Please! This is not a personal drama, Risa Filipovna! This, as a German must realize, the first signal, surrounded by distrust and hostility. The Russian intelligentsia.
Nothing of the sort. That man fled to Cuba. He was devoted to the arts. He was a man of passion. He wanted to be
He wanted meat! Дорогие товарищи, I am a butcher. And I cannot do business in times like this. There is no faith in an honest businessman, товарищи. Only suspicion. That is why people shoot themselves.
But there is faith. Where shall the faithful go when the churches are closed?
Who cares about churches when stores are closed down? Nobody shoots himself because of that. I was close to the deceased. Ask others who were close to him why he didn't.
It was because of the liver sausage that
You think товарищи, the liver sausage? I'm a butcher.
She's being eaten up with jealousy, Oleg Leonidovich. He killed himself because of me.
Товарищи, the liver sausage.
Grant eternal rest, O Lord. Let us now say our goodbyes to the departed.
Forgive me, Simeon. Farewell. Margarita Ivanovna!
Get thee away from me, Satan! What do you want?
Food, I want food. I've been lying in that coffin for 2 days and a night. And only got up once to get myself a bread roll. I need food, товарищи. But more than food, I want to live.
Well, how do you propose to live now?
I don't know, but I will live like a chicken running about the yard with its head cut off. but live. I do not want to die, not for you, not for them, not for the class struggle, not for humanity. Not for Maria Luciana. In life, you may be close to me, related, loved, but at the point of death, what could be more loved, could be closer than my own 2 arms and legs, and my stomach, Alicia. I've fallen in love with my stomach. I'm widely in love with my stomach.
What about Teresa Filipovna? Are you in love with her stomach too?
I'm in love with my own 2 hands and feet. Oh, my dear little feet.
What is this, Maria Luciana?
You piece of scum, you're a coward! Everything that just came out of your mouth is disgusting! The needs of society come before those of the individual. That's how society works!
Society. A slogan, factory, that's what it is. I'm not talking about factories, I'm talking about living human beings. Stop shoving this society versus individual rubbish at me. When you say to people there's a war, what do you suppose they want to know? War with who? War for what? No. They want to know if it's their blood required at war, or their brothers or sons. And they're right.
So you're telling us there are no heroes anymore?
There's who knows what. Even women with beards. I'm not talking about what might be or might not. I'm talking about what is. That one unique individual, alive and well. And nothing on this earth can scare him as much as the thought of dying. But you wanted to kill yourself!
So you said.
Yes? The idea of suicide made my life beautiful. My vile life, Aristarch Dominikovich. Suddenly, human being is no longer allowed to work. Why? Did I really run away from the October Revolution? I never set foot outside the house all that October. I have witnesses. I stand here before you, an individual without a right to work, and I ask our revolution, what do you want? I gave you my hand, my right hand, revolution, and that hand is now a vote against me. What did you give me in return? Nothing. What did you give others? Look across the street. The blessings it brought there. Why didn't I get my share, Tavarishi? Even when they put up posters for each and every one. I know for each and every one, but not for me. Not that I'm asking for much. I mean, our achievements, our successes, our reconstructed society, our desire to set the world ablaze, you can keep that. I just want a quiet life and a living wage.
Don't just say red skin, Serafima Ilyinishna. You, his mother-in-law. Tell him to shut up.
Don't let him go on, Tavarish.
This is social revolutionary propaganda!
What was perceived from day one? Have we done anything against the revolution? I mean, we visit each other, complaining that life is hard, because life is easier when you can say that it is hard. Don't take away this last necessity of life. Allow us at least to say that life is hard. Allow us at least to whisper that life is hard. I beg you, in the name of the millions, give us the freedom to whisper. You won't even hear us.
You traitor! Short of prachwost! You, with your own hand, dig us on a grave, and you have the audacity to live? Well, listen to this. Ruined I may be, but I will crucify you. I will have
it! Take pity on me. What have I done? What crime have I committed? I'm alive, that's all. I'll return every ruble you spent on them and on me.
Yes.
Even if I'll have to sell the bed I sleep in.
Yes.
I'll stop eating, Tavarish. I'll have Maria work for you. I'll send my mother-in-law down in the mines. If you want, I become a beggar. Just let me live.
What a disgusting creature!
Let the man who said come forward. Here my gun. Please yourselves!
Simeon, your stupid jokes, put the gun away. Put it away.
You are great liars! What have you got against me? What crime have I committed? I'm alive, that's all! I'm alive. Does it bother you? I never hurt a soul! There anyone here who holds me responsible for his death, let him speak. Fedya Petunin has shot himself. He left a letter.
What letter? What did it say?
He's right. Why live?
I'm flying to the States soon. I'm actually going to be in Florida. Are they still there? Where are they?
so I always yeah.
Теперь этот образ будет меня.
Я тебя не вижу. А, я.
Вот и все. Теперь можно купать.
Образ.
О, это было страшно. Это было очень страшно. Я
Hey, Alex!
недавно на работе я слышала где-то.
I'm good. I'm much better. I'm better now. Oh my god, I had so much fun watching this. Oh, so much fun watching your show.
А, да.
You were so good. Oh my god, I just can't
Мама собирается.
From the moment I came from this and then